Hey Tiger fans, Mark Fitzpatrick with the Tiger Club of Kansas City. It's Tuesday, November 13th. We're very excited today. Our guest speaker, new softball coach of the Missouri Tigers, Larissa Anderson. Coach, welcome to Missouri.
Thank you, glad to be here.
So, you've had quite a career at Hofstra, 17 seasons overall, 4 as a head coach. You won a lot of games, some conference titles. Why Mizzou?
Why not? I mean, you're playing in the best conference in the country for softball, and just the atmosphere and the passion that everybody has for Mizzou. And it was one of those things that, it's always been a dream of mine to coach in the SEC, and when I stepped foot on campus, that very first second, I knew Mizzou was going to be my next home. Just the emphasis that everyone in the athletic department has for softball to make sure that you have the opportunity to be successful, and the student athletes and the passion that they have, and we're real excited to be their next head coach.
The SEC, last year Mizzou did not qualify for the SEC tournament, but they qualified for the NCAA tournament, which says a whole lot about the strength of that conference.
Right, absolutely. I mean, and they had the 28th best RPI in the country and the third toughest schedule in the country. So it just shows you that the potential that they have and the competitiveness of the conference, which is real exciting for our future, because I know what our potential is going to be and where we can end up at the end of this year and end up in the future years.
You announced your schedule about 10 days ago, and in addition to playing the brutal SEC schedule, you didn't back off on the non-conference schedule either, I noticed.
No, I think we're playing about 9 of the 12 Pac-12 teams, and a very, very tough schedule. So I wouldn't be surprised if we're again top 5 in the country in strength of schedule. But if you're going to be the best, you have to beat the best. So we're going to put forward the best schedule that we possibly can to really prepare our players for that SEC schedule, because we know the level that we're going to have to be at, but also getting us to play long term, so we're preparing ourselves for postseason play down the road.
What kind of mindset do you want to bring to the program as a first-year coach?
Just to compete. That there's no clock in our game like there is in a lot of other sports, that we're not playing and counting down the seconds, that we're competing on every single pitch and every single batter, and at the end of the game, if we look up and we did those things, then the score is going to be in our favor, because there is no clock. There could be 2 outs and we could have the tying run on deck, and we know we've got to compete. So I just want the players to go out and give everything that they have at every single pitch and just be passionate about what they did.
A couple of players we ought to watch for this year that you think will contribute well.
We have 7 pitchers, and they're all pretty strong. I think the 2 strongest ones, Maddie Norman, a local girl, she's in her 5th year right now. I expect great things out of her. And Eli Daniel is one that's really surprising me this fall. She played last year. She came from an NAIA school in Georgia, but she's going to be very competitive in the circle. But I think, our senior class, you have Reagan Nash, that is a Kansas City girl. You have Colby Romaine, who is an upperclassman. She's a senior this year. And I think the senior class has that experience, and they played in the NCAA tournament. They've been very successful in the SEC. So we're really going to rely on them and on some leadership. But then at the same time, our sophomore class is very, very special. We have a lot of great depth in that sophomore class. Our infield is going to be young, but also experienced, because they all played last year.
All right, we're very excited to have you.
Thank you very much.
I know you said you like the long bombs. You hit it out of the park.
Thank you very much.
We are so excited to have you.
Thank you.
Hey, folks, don't forget, next week we will have our special collection for harvesters at our luncheon. So please be here. Our guest speaker will be Todd Lebo of 810 WHB. For more information, check us out at kctigerclub.com.